Everyone, welcome to the live stream. Hope we're doing well on this Tuesday night. Decided to hop into X-Plane, do a quick little VFR hop. We're sitting on the ground here at Charlotte Douglas International Airport in Charlotte, North Carolina. Gonna be doing a flight up to Greensboro tonight. Live ATC coverage on both the Charlotte Tower, Charlotte Approach, and Atlanta Center, so that should be fun. I believe it's Tower. Yeah, Tower. Cool. Sweet. So let's go ahead and start jumping into it. We are going to fill out a flight plan and pick that up from ATC. So let's hop over to our second screen here. Call sign is going to be November 5165 Bravo. We're going to be VFR. For Cessna 172. Weight category is going to be light, I believe. Yep, light. Equipment, I believe, is going to be Alpha, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, though. Not that it matters. Off time is going to be 0400. Altitude is going to be 3,500 feet. Airspeed is going to be about 110. We'll say 100 knots. Arrival is going to be Greensboro. Alternate's going to be Raleigh. And route time is going to be about 45 minutes. Fuel endurance, we're going to say we have 3 hours. And our route is going to be VFR. Alright, I believe this is all looking good. Awesome. Let's go ahead and file our flight plan here. Flight plan is filed. Close out of that and just give you a little bit of a kind of overview. Charlotte is down here. Going to be flying up to Greensboro up here. Light to moderate convective. Yeah, we should be okay if we get out of here pretty soon. I'm going to pick up there is a VOR up in Greensboro. That's really going to be our primary way of navigating. So that works for us tonight. Let's go ahead and I'm going to switch us on back over to the main screen. Let's hop into the plane. And I'm going to grab our flashlight. Yeah, it is raining. So hopefully we can get out of here, VFR. It should clear skies, so we'll see. That's turned on, turn that off. We'll wait on avionics. Mixture rich, beacon lights on, nav lights are on. That's looking good. Everything else is looking good. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. Clear prop. We'll be about 1,000 RPM or so. Alright, we can go avionics on. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and grab the ATIS. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. I'm going to turn that down a little bit so we have less mic feedback coming in. Alright, let's grab the ATIS, which is going to be on our departure 132.1.
Zero is 12. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,700 broken. 2,300 overcast. Temperature 22. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 299er5. Simultaneous departures and use. Expect runway 36 center. Runway 36 right. Notices to air missions. Runway 523 closed. Runway 523 available for taxi. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity vicinity airport. Read back all hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial. You have information. Charlie.
Alright, so we do have Charlie.
Your information Charlie 0259er Zulu special. 1080 is 12. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,700 broken. 2,300 overcast. Temperature 22. Dew point 19er. Altimeter 299er5. Simultaneous departures and use. Expect runway 36 center, runway 36 right. Notices to air mission. Runways 5, 23 closed. Runways 5, 23 available for taxi. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity vicinity airport. Read back all hold short instructions with call sign.
Alright, we have Charlie. I am going to have to switch that to IFR because that is not VFR weather. So let's go ahead and plan our route out here. Let's go ahead and do... I'm looking at something real quick. But yeah, at 1,700 feet ceiling, we're just going to file IFR. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're looking for Let's see if this sucker will work. Charlotte 2 departure. No, that's not gonna work. That's a turbojet departure. We're gonna need to do the let's find what we need to use.
Alright, exit left on C3 and golf to the ramp for exit 39.
Turbojet aircraft. Yeah, so all these departure procedures are turbojet only. It's looking like. Aha! We can do nights too. That's what we're gonna want to do. So we can do. What are we gonna want to do? Is there a Gantz transition? No, there isn't. So let's do. I'm gonna switch you guys over so you can see my planning side of things. Here we go. So we're gonna be doing the night 2 departure. They're saying Pekin. Is that gonna be the best one? Yeah, no. That's going the opposite direction. Lils. That's too far that way. Seagull's way out there. Where's this one going? No, I don't want to go there. So if we did Pekin, that would put us at an hour. Not too far out there. I think we're gonna have to do that, as much as it's gonna suck. Yeah, that's the only one even going slightly east-ish. 093112. Yeah, that's gonna be the easiest one, I think. So we can do. Let me put on my IFR. World low is what I want. Alright, let's see here. From Pekin, we can pretty much go. See, Gantz would be so much easier. But I think let's do Pekin to Gantz to Greensboro. And I'll just request direct GANs. I think we'll do it at 5,000 feet, if that'll work. Yeah, because 3845. Yeah, I think that should work. Alright, so we are going to have to fill out a new flight plan. So let's go ahead and go into here. Yes, we're going to want IFR. Let's go ahead and say altitude's going to be 5,000 if we can pull that off. Route details is going to be the night 2 to Pekin. Gans GSO. Yeah, I think that's going to be just the easiest route. En route time is going to be an hour and 5 minutes roughly. Everything else should be the same. Yeah, I think everything else should be the same. File that, and we're good. Cool. Let's go into here and let's program this up real quick. Even though we really don't need to. I mean, we can theoretically do this with just a VOR. It's just a pain to do it to a VOR. Kansas, how far? Here, let's go ahead and figure out flight plan, Charlotte. We're going to want Pekin. Oh, there's our PDC. Pekin. Yeah, that's what we want. Enter and accept to Pekin to Gans. We'll see if that actually got accepted. I mean, assuming we got a PDC, that means it got accepted. Gans. T and S. Enter, enter. And then also we want G, S, and O. Enter, enter. All right, sweet. And then we'll also do K, G, S, and O. Cool. That's our that's that there. Let's go to our so I think we're gonna want that on GPS. And I'm just gonna set this let me check our PDC real quick. Oh, I've had you guys on the wrong screen. My bad. In here, I just went through Charlotte to Pekin to Gans to Greensboro, put the airport down there. CDI's on GPS, that's easy. Yeah, we'll have it on GPS. VNAV, I really don't need any of that. Procedures, we'll get that going here in a few. So we'll go back to our flight plan window.
Shuttle targeting Southwest 1750 on the localized F1 36 left.
And here, cleared to Greensboro via Knights 2, Pekin, Gans, Greensboro, maintain 4,000. 8,000, 10 minutes after departure. Jets maintain, prop maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure 120.5. Get that dialed up. 120.5. 6301. 6301. Turn that on. Let's see what else we got in here. We can set our altitude to just on heading mode.
Charlotte Tower RPC 2212, it's Baron located at General Aviation Tracking. Request BFR to Huntsville Jackson with Whiskey.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Sure, GPS onward. 221.
Out of the Charlotte West Broadway airspace, maintain VFR interval of 4,000. Departure frequency is 132.97.6302.
Here for BFR below 4,000, departure at 129.7, 2212.
Alright, let's get out of here. So we're going to turn our taxi light on.
Formation, Charlie is correct at Charlotte. Advisory of taxi, expect that.
Roger on that, RPC 2212.
Let's see how we want to taxi out of here real quick. Alright. Brakes work. We're just going to pull up. I believe there should be a hold short line.
So the 1750 will exit out and airborne with taxi Whiskey November hold short 36 center.
Sorry, just dialing in sound options and whatnot. Charlotte Tower, November 5165 Bravo, short of Delta, ready to taxi, tree 6 right with Charlie.
Number 5165 Bravo, runway Charlotte Tower, runway 36 right, taxi via Delta. Let me know if you want any intersection departure.
Runway tree 6 right, taxi via Delta, and we'll take full length for 65 Bravo. I know we could totally get away with not doing full length, but whatever. There's the whole short line.
Charlotte Tower, RPC 2212, ready for taxi.
2212, verify squawk in 6302.
Walk 6302, RPC 212.
All right.
Charlotte Tower, RPC 2212, ready for taxi.
RPC 2212, Charlotte Tower, runway 36 for right taxi via Delta, and advise the type of intersection departure.
Tower, say again.
Bear 2212, runway 36 right, taxi via Delta, and then just let me know if you'd like an intersection departure from 36 right.
They're clear for taxi, runway 36 right, via Delta, RPC 212.
The problem is, tower is so quiet and the pilot is very loud, so it just doesn't work out.
Up to 1750, cross runway 36 center at November Echo, and then taxi parking with me. Good night.
Cross 36 taxi Echo to the parking. So the 1750, thanks.
Charlotte Tower, good day. American 1178 is information Charlie, and I'm unsure what gate I'm at. My apologies.
1178, Charlotte Tower, no worries. Push your discretion, last minute taxi.
Push for discussion, we'll let you know American 1178. Thanks.
Number 5165 Bravo, wind 07011, turn right heading 270, runway 36 right, correction, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, flight heading 100, departure.
And we're actually going to need a minute for run up real quick at the end.
First. Cancel takeoff clearance, advisement ready.
Cancel takeoff clearance with advisement ready for Cessna 65 Bravo, thanks. Alright, let's just go ahead and pull up to the end over here. This is fine right here. We're just going to do it right here. Alright, for our, I'm clicking in on, oh, what did I do? There we go. Alright, 1700 RPM. Check left, less than a 150 drop. Check right, less than 150 drop between the two, less than a 50 drop. Back, oh, shiitake mushrooms, too far. Awesome, everything's looking good. And he did say 100, so we'll go ahead and we'll preemptively put that in. Power idle, make sure it doesn't die on us. Looking good. Back up to 1,000. Make sure everything's lined up here. We're at a 22. In tower, Cessna 65 Bravo, ready to go.
Skyhawk 65 Bravo, Roger, wind 07011, heading 100, runway 36 right for takeoff.
Heading 100 and 36 right, clear for takeoff for Cessna 65 Bravo, thanks. Let's go ahead and turn all of our lights on. We can turn taxi off,
We're
actually.
gonna love 78, we're gonna be ready.
170, Roger, runway 36 right, taxi by Mike, Golf, Charlie, cross runway 238, Golf, altimeter 204.
Runway 36 right by Mike, Golf, Charlie. Cross runway 23 at Golf. Sorry about that, American 178, thanks for the Q9.
Alright. Verified runway heading and full power. Airspeed is rising. Engine instruments in the green. We can go ahead and rotate off the ground here, and we're looking for about 67 knots or so. Right away, what we're going to want to do is turn on our heading mode and vertical speed.
Charlotte Tower, LTC 2212 holding short, runway 36 right, ready for departure.
PC 2212, Charlotte Tower, wind 07011, turn left heading 270, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
F270, clear for takeoff, runway 36 right. 221.
He told us 100, that's what we're doing. We get a little bit more out of her. We're getting some really good performance out of this plane right now.
American 178, can we take Bravo to Mike?
American 1178, that's fine. Bravo, Mike, Golf, Charlie, cross 23 at Golf.
Mike, Golf, Charlie, Crow.
Yeah, that was too much.
American 178.
You gonna hand us off? In tower, Cessna 65 Bravo, able to switch over to departure?
I'm just going to hold on to you just for another couple of seconds. But if you want, you can go ahead and contact departure 32. Have a good night.
Roger, over to departure. Have a good night for Skyhawk 65 Bravo, thanks. Did I? Oh my goodness, I frickin' 132.975. And Atlanta Center, November 5165 Bravo, with you 2,600 for 4,000.
For 5165 Bravo, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000.
Climb maintain 5,000 for Skyhawk 65 Bravo, thanks. We're still on our just departure heading, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is.
Flight 255, approach 133.47, good night.
Out of approach 133, perform 9 for departure 255.
And center, November 5165 Bravo, requesting direct Gantz.
Okay. Try to post it for the Arch Lane Alpha.
I don't know what he said.
65 Bravo's for the Arch Lane Alpha.
That is affirmative for 65 Bravo.
Bravo, fly heading 040. When able, proceed direct Greensboro VOR on the device.
040 direct Greensboro for Cessna 65 Bravo. Yeah, so I got the equipment code wrong. I'm gonna have to look up those again. And we're going direct Greensboro. Greensboro is 116.2. Alright, and let's go ahead and switch this back over to our, this should be in nav mode, and we can just go ahead and fly it.
R629902, no traffic observed between you and the Shelby County Airport before cancellation of IFR misapproaches frequency change approved. 9902, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR frequency change approved. Good night. Kim 1753, decelerating 9,000 at 9,000, release speed to 210.
That's been maintain 9,000 at 9,000, reduce the speed to 210, American 1753.
We're rocking up here.
Just real quick, cancel FR.
Authorized aircraft for cancellation received. Good night.
It is pumpy, holy. Alright, we are direct Greensboro, about 63 miles out. Climbing up to 5,000, just a couple hundred feet away.
PC2212, which farm 58 BFR to Huntsville, Jackson, heading 270,
Lane light can come off.
3000, wait Charlie.
PC2212, Atlanta Center, radar contact, proceed on course and VFR altitude with description.
Proceed on course, BFR PC2212.
We can do an altitude hold here in a second. Start bringing some of that power back just a little bit, and altitude. Yeah, we can get probably about 2,400 RPM or so. That should be good for our cruise. And we are direct Greensboro, 61.7 miles out. Just about 95 knots or so. I'd say moderate turbulence right now.
Six five Bravo, thank you. Was 1200 contact approach 133.47. Good night.
347, Southwest 1200. Have a good night.
Line cross center for 15 minutes.
Alright, center's offline in 15 minutes, so we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do here. We're definitely more than 15 minutes out, I'll tell you that.
Trying to check in, all that was static.
I said another 1210 to check.
1210, you're loud and clear. Welcome aboard. Hit 5
Oh man.
1210, say your 5
Sure, departure American 1178, good day, coming through 7,400.
1178, Atlanta Center, radar contact. Clear direct to crater, climb, maintain, flight level 360.
Well, Center, clear to 360,
78, just confirm direct crater and flight level 360.
Right, critter, flight level 360, American 1178.
It's 393, descend maintain, flight level 300, contact Indianapolis 119.55.
Delta 300, contact Indianapolis 119.55, Spirit Wings 393.
Just in the abyss right now. Dark and all mucky. $57 miles out.
1753. We get lower.
D53, descend maintain 4,000.
4,000 American 1753.
The 53, just expect the approach from Marjo.
Say again?
In 53, expect the approach from Marjo.
I will take the approach from Marjorie American 1753.
At a 12 to descend the Sith to arrival, the Atlanta altimeter 2984.
Whole lot of nothing out here though. I just want like a very dimly lit. Yeah, like that. Got a couple lights down there. Oh. I think we're actually out of the clouds. See if we can see kind of ahead of us. Not really. It is dark out. Moving right along.
Might have lagged out there a little bit. American 1753, clear direct Margio, cross Margio at 4,000, cleared ILS, runway 36 and approach.
I direct Marjo and cross Marjo at 4,000, clear the ILS 36 center, American 1753.
1178, climb maintain, level 370.
Up to 370, American 178.
And 1753 at Glassie, contact tower 118.1, good night.
I direct Gladly, contact Tower 18-1, American 1753, good night.
Alright. We're just trucking right along here. I'm thinking we'll do a VOR approach, VOR DME to 2 tree left, just because it's easy.
1178 Washington Center off lock and frequency change approved, good night.
Would you change approved for American 178?
At 1210, myself and the line of pressure closing, monitor advisory, good night.
Okay, receiving on Delta 10, good night.
Romeo Papa Charlie 2212, I'm logging off, radar services are terminated, call VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved at PC 2212.
165 Bravo, sorry for the, frequency change approved, yeah, good night.
Frequency change approved. See you later for Skyhawk 65 Bravo.
Delta 83, Verhawk, flow 370.
83, I'm logging off for change approved, good night.
The challenge approved, good night, Delta 83.
Sweet, so we still have a little bit to go. I'm thinking we almost even want to just intercept the 219 radial all the way out here. I think, maybe. Let's see here. That's 219, that's a 039. Which, I mean, we're almost on the, here, no, we want this one. Let's put it onto the 039 radial. Cool. Now the plane will do some stuff, and we'll be set up for this approach really nicely, actually. Pretty much all we'll have to do is fly this out for about 20 miles or so past the VOR. I don't want to go that far. We'll have to do course reversal then, no matter what.
Aircraft center closed, monitor advisory.
Alright, and we're going to advisory frequency, so 122.8. Is that moving closer? Slowly, yeah. We'll just monitor this and see what happens. There we go. We're intercepting this right now, so we'll be all set to go for. You know, we'll just have about 50 or so miles, but yeah, we'll be all right. I'm just gonna put full power. No, I know I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm trying to get there, you know? Pushing a little over 2,500 RPM. Not too bad. $110 knots cruising. So that's pretty good. Might actually be too much, to be honest with you. We'll dial it back just a little bit. Because that's 110 knots right there, true. Or I'm sorry, indicated. And I don't even need that approach for, or I don't even need the GPS for the VOR. That's the point. That's why I'm doing it, to try to see if I can fly instrument at all. And I think we're in a cloud right now. Yeah, my strobes are on. Through. Just chugging right along. 40 miles out, yeah. Saying we should get there at 0451 Zulu. Right now it is 0426 Zulu, so a little under half an hour to go. Not too shabby. We're in a 172, so obviously we can only do so much. And honestly, we could probably descend down a little bit, cancel VFR, and just enter the pattern. That might just be the easier way to do it, because let me see what the weather is looking like at the fields. No, they're reporting IFR. In that case, we might not even be able to get into... I'm gonna have to shoot a localizer. An ILS approach. See what winds are. Winds right now are 070, so that lines up with 5 right. Yeah, I think we might just want to do the ILS 5 right. But still, we might not be able to get in here. Alright, we're just trucking right along. I'm somewhat worried that we might not be able to get in here, but yeah, right now it's showing, or when the last meteor came out, it was broken 600 feet, so that's not fun at all. It's nice when we can kind of pop out of the clouds for a second, see what's going on. Oh, right back into the clouds though. Yeah, it's definitely nasty. We're just chilling at 5,000 feet. I'm checking to see on our flight progress, see if we might want to deviate somewhere beforehand, because it's not looking too pretty up at Greensboro. Not at all. Let's see, we have Davidson County. Let's see what they're looking like. Their VFR, it's uncontrolled. I'd like to try to get into Triad if we can. Granted, I don't know if we'll be able to or not. 18 minutes out of Triad right now. I say we'll keep going a little bit. Oh, out of the clouds, and I think we'll be able to see Davidson County from up here. Should be kind of like ahead of us, kind of like on 11. Oh, wait, is that it? No, I don't think that's it. Where would this airport, how far out are we from it? We're not too far from it, so I mean, let me look at it on the VFR map. There's like a fork, so it's gonna be like right in here. See if we see a beacon or anything. It's hard to see because the rain. Rain, I need you to stop for a second, please. I'm assuming that's the fork that it's kind of talking about. Oh, what is going on here? What are you doing? Alright, I'll let it do its thing. Unless that's kind of the fork that it's talking about. Lexington. Yeah, it should. Oh, right in here, I think. Yeah, right there. There's the runway. I think that's it. it's right down here. I see the runway. What do we want to do here? We're 24 miles out of Triad. I'd really like for another freaking MEDAR to come up, because I have no idea what the let's tune into the A to see what they're broadcasting. Alright, 128.55. See what they're broadcasting on the ATIS if I can get it. Maybe. I don't know if you can get ATIS from out here. .825. See if this one works. No, I think that on VATSIM when you're flying, unless X-Plane just has never had frickin' weather. What are they reporting out here? Wind 050. They have a runway 6. So I mean, if we wanted to, we could land runway 6. Cause it's getting nasty. What do we want to do? We're 20 miles out of Triad. I was hoping we'd get an updated weather. Let me check our resources. Or is there something that we can get down lower? No, it looks like 1100 is the lowest we'll be able to get. Airport elevation is 926, so that's 200 feet AGL. We might actually be okay. We're back into the clouds here, so just about. Goodbye, VFR weather. I hope I don't have to come back for you. Alright, I think we're going to want to go direct Pagan. And cross Pagan at 28, is it? Yep. So let's go direct. Enter direct Pagan. Let's turn on GPS here. So we're gonna go OBS onto GPS. Double check, make sure that's on. No, we actually went CDI on that. And then nav should be there. And then let's tune our let's see, localizers, DME, 111.9er. So let's tune this to our 111.9er. Swap it over, and then if we do our let's switch over to CDI, start a descent here, bring that power back some just so we don't go absolutely wild with it. Let's see what happens here. We don't want to gain too much airspeed. We're gonna go pitot heat on, and then course is gonna be 54 degrees. Right there. CDI can go. Oh, we want nav. Yeah. 54 degrees on that. Descending. We want to be at 2,800 feet. If we can actually, let's turn on, I definitely want to increase some of that. Alright, let's turn on approach mode, and then altitude hold, and see what we can do here. Add some power back in there. Definitely pitot heat can come on. I don't even need pitot heat. I'm so used to flying carbureted that it's just like, oh, we're slowing down, we need to add carb heat, but no. Let's keep some power in there. Pick up some airspeed. We should be intercepting here in a second. Plane should start to turn, hopefully. As long as I did things correctly. Typically, once you get to about two dots out, it should start to turn. Unless it just doesn't want to do anything. That's cool too. Oh, there she is. No, I don't want to turn that. 54. Yep. It's kind of important to have that set up. Alright, and we are below glide slope, so that's good at least. Ground speed is cool. Got about 6 minutes out of the initial approach fix. Dial power back just a little bit. Alright, sweet. And start looking outside. I know it's definitely going to be it's definitely IFR. Broken 600 feet. We should break out. We're right on the localizer, below glide slope. Once that starts moving down, we'll keep an eye on it, which it should be any second. Keep an eye on airspeed. Once we get inside of Pagan, we'll slow down to where we can do flaps 10. Really, I'm just watching for this to start moving, which I think it kind of is. Not yet. There she goes. Yeah, so we should start our descent here in a second. Hopefully. As long as I have our autopilot set up correctly. And then decision altitude is going to be 1,100 feet. So let's bring some of that power out. 4 minutes out or so. We're gonna go ahead and turn the landing light on. Just light this entire thing up. Should start to descend any second now. Where it is turbulent, holy cow. Should start to descend any second. Just keep some power in there. Definitely don't want to stall on final. Alright, would you like to descend for me? Please? Nope, it doesn't want to. So let's just do it manually. Let's try 500 feet per minute, bring that power back. About 2 minutes out. We're a little high. We should be able to reconcile it though. Oh, we're 2 minutes to pagan. Let's keep her coming down. Right here, this is perfect. Let's see if we can maintain this. Alright, we want to intercept pagan at 28 or above, so we're looking good to do that. About a minute. Still might be a little high, so that's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Much rather be high than low. Yeah, so we're going to be pretty much right on glide slope, it looks like. Slightly low, so let's bring that back out. Alright, we're arriving at the waypoint now. Alright. We're looking good. Plane just needs to correct a little bit. Oh, I'm seeing stuff outside. Runway in sight. Awesome, 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 awesome. So now let's go ahead and I'm gonna disable all of this. I need the yoke. Awesome. Runway is in sight, so we are looking good right here. And we broke out about 1,500 feet, so yeah, clouds have definitely came up some. Keep that speed up a little bit. Pull some of that power out just a little bit. Still a little high. Nothing too crazy. This is a pretty long runway, so we should be okay. Let's go ahead and add our first notch of flaps. Fight back the lift, and we're gonna want to maintain about 80 or so for right now. Get back on that glide slope. We're about 1,500 RPM, not too bad. We're probably good, you know, a little less on it, but there we go. That's right on. Ooh, rain's starting to come down a little bit. We're just gonna do a 10-degree flap landing. There's the rabbit trail right there. Too low. Let's add some power in there, catch back up to this. Runway is made. Start pulling some of this power out slowly. Not the worst landing in the world. Could have been smoother, obviously, but hey, we're on the ground. That's all that matters. A little right of center line as well. Alright, and we're just gonna take this exit right here. Taxi right ahead, and let's go ahead and Clean her up. We're going flaps up. We can go strobe lights off, landing lights off, keep beacon, taxi, and nav on. We're at Kilo 1. Clean taxi right ahead. It's easy. Yeah, FBO is literally straight ahead, so that works for us. And we are in Greensboro. That last layer was a lot higher than I thought it would be, that broken layer, but I'm not complaining. Because what we broke out about, I don't know, 25 or so. Oh man, this thing just got lit up. We're just gonna flip a big old Yui right here. And we'll just park her up, straighten that nose wheel out just a little bit. And set our parking brake, and that will do it. We'll go ahead and go mixture all the way out. Propeller should stop. Let's take a look. We have made it. Overall, pretty non-eventful flight. Rain the entire time. We can go our taxi lights off, nav lights off, avionics off. Beacon can come off, and our magnetos can come to off, and our master can go off, and that will get us all the way finished up. That stream ran a little long, about an hour 18, so I mean not too bad, but if you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel, like, comment. This video will be posted up on YouTube, so I will see you guys in the next stream. See ya.